We're sharing stories of strength for you. It is October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Rebecca Julinet was diagnosed with a rare form of breast cancer at the height of the pandemic, undergoing a bilateral mastectomy just 2 weeks after her diagnosis. And Rebecca is only 27 years old. Thank you so much for being with us this morning and telling your story, being so young. And I want to touch on that. But before we do, first, let's just talk about how rare a breast cancer you were diagnosed with. Can you explain?
Sure, yeah. I was 27 years old at the time. I was diagnosed with DCIS and Paget's disease. My DCIS, my cancer was grade 3, so it was an aggressive form of breast cancer. But the Paget's disease, only about 4% of breast cancer patients are diagnosed with that type of breast cancer.
It's just amazing. I mean, the average age for Paget's disease is 57, not 27. You were a medical student, so did that make you more aware of certain symptoms right away? I mean, did you just decide to get checked out?
Absolutely. When I was 26, towards the end of that year is when I started to notice these changes. I was actually getting ready to take my medical school exam, the MCAT test, and that's when I started to notice these symptoms. And I was like, well, let me just put it off because I had this 7-hour exam to take. But right after that is when I really started to push to be diagnosed.
And you had no family history. You've decided to share your story on Instagram. Why is this so important to you to get this message out? And who are you hoping to reach?
Yeah, at first I thought I would stay quiet about it, and maybe it's like a cultural thing, right? You want to deal with something like this in private and heal in private, recover in private. There's almost like a shame to it, but I think it's important for me because of how not only how rare the breast cancer that I was diagnosed with was, but also the fact that I'm so young and that it happened to me with no family history, no genetic mutation. And I wanted people to be aware of the symptoms. I wanted them to be aware of, getting to know their bodies and getting to know their normal and how important that is, because I was a med student, but most people aren't. And,
that's so true. I love what you said, getting to know their normal, because as women, I mean, we really think, oh, I'll respond when I find something wrong. But once you have your baseline, you actually are empowered. So what is your advice to women, especially young women, about getting their checkups, getting a mammogram, even if they're not over a certain age?
Yeah, I definitely encourage women to do their monthly breast exams. I know that we have the American Cancer Society is telling women now that it's not effective and kind of discouraging it, but I definitely encourage people to continue to do that because that's what saved my life. So I do a monthly breast exam 7 days after your period is over. That is the most ideal time and most effective time. That's when you're going to be able to see if there's anything really wrong. So I encourage that, and just to keep watch over your entire body, not just your breast, but your entire body, whether it's a birthmark or, something that might raise concern that you might put off because of work, for whatever reason. I would say definitely be mindful of those things.
And I want to ask you one quick question. How are you doing emotionally after such a life-changing surgery?
I mean, it happened so quickly. I was diagnosed on May 27th, and 2 weeks later, I was in for my surgery. I didn't, in the moment, think that I had a choice. There was no choice. The only choice was to survive, and that was to have a double mastectomy. I was encouraged to do one breast by the first breast surgeon that I spoke to, but I decided to remove both because I was like, what's the likelihood of me developing breast cancer? So I don't want to give myself that worry in the back of my mind to possibly develop it in the other breast.
Yeah, well, your story, and just again, having women of all ages go and get testing done, even if it's outside the statistical parameters. It's okay to ask for additional tests. It's okay to ask questions. That really does give you power. And Rebecca, your story is very powerful. Thank you so much for being with us and being able to share it so openly.
Thank you. Thank you so much.